In a world that seems to value success and prestige, it takes real courage to slow down. This video takes a look at hustle culture and its dangers and the negative impact on it. But it also gives you one tip on how to break free. In a recent study, 70% of C-level executives, those are your CEOs, the people who run the company, want to quit their job. They claim that it's because the work-life balance is out of whack. Meanwhile, 47% of the people who are actually working in the jobs say that stress is impacting them negatively with the amount of extra work that they have to do. And the most jarring stat, 50% of people from worker to executive describe themselves as being overly fatigued or experiencing mental health issues. This really got me thinking. Why? Why are people so burnt out at work? Why are they so feeling the need for something more? And I honestly think it is because we live in a culture, especially here in the United States and many parts of Western Europe, that values what you have rather than who you are. Creates a hustle culture. And this was very prevalent just 5 years ago even, of the only way to get ahead is to put your health, your mental health, and your hobbies at risk. It became a very dangerous place. Some of the negative parts of hustle culture is the feeling of burnout, the feeling of mental fatigue, the feeling that no matter what you do, you're not doing it good enough. One of the biggest problems of hustle culture is you don't have time to pursue what you want to pursue. 96% of people that were surveyed in a recent study reported that they don't have time to do the hobbies that they enjoy. And every single one of them said that they try to do something that they enjoy every day. 2016 saw a 29% increase in cardiac-related deaths over that of 2000 among those that work more than 55 hours a week. That's pretty jarring. And a 2019 study from the International Journal of Research in Public Health found that working longer hours and not taking breaks leads to an increase in cardiovascular disease. I have to look at these. Stress, depression, feelings of anxiety, reports of poor sleep quality, increased alcohol and tobacco use, and a general increase in all forms of mortality. So I started this video by saying it takes real courage to slow down. It takes real courage to break the hustle culture. With all of the negatives, why does it take the courage? I honestly think it's because we have the influencers that are telling us that in order to get ahead of ourselves, get ahead in life, we need to hustle, 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 hustle. Don't take any breaks. Only do what will make you money. And we're stuck in this rut of feeling the need to have more. The need to keep up with the Joneses, as you will. Some of the things that I've noticed, especially on TikTok and YouTube Shorts, is a lot of people driving fast cars. They have awesome watches. They go on these amazing vacations. And they sell you on this idea that if you work hard enough, you can do this too. The funny thing is, if you go on Twitter, whether you like it or hate it, there's a lot of people that have created accounts that call out the fake hustle culture influencers. Noticing the fake watches, they notice the rental car keys in the background. They notice the things that debunk this hustle culture always winning. But the thing is, there's enough people that follow these influencers and that you feel like you have to work hard, you have to hustle in order to make it forward. And that is one of the biggest reasons why people my age and younger feel like they're stuck in it. The other biggest reason, and I hate to say this because I don't want to throw shade at anybody, is the older generations were sold on this idea that you can pick yourself up by the bootstraps and you can move forward. And so they have been telling us, at least they've been telling me my entire life, that if you're not getting ahead in life, if you're struggling, it's because you're not working hard enough. And so we get it in our minds that we have to work hard, work harder, and take less time for ourselves. That's complete opposite what I hope for on this channel. This channel is all about slowing down, appreciating what you have, and finding an actual balance in life. Think of work and life like a teeter-totter. Here's a pencil. You want it perfectly balanced so that you can teeter-totter. It makes the game more fun. If work takes priority, you're stuck on this side, and it's not very fun. If too much free time takes priority, you're stuck on this side. And even though there's songs that say too much fun, what's that mean? There is such a thing, because too much of a good thing does create boredom. You need a good balance between the things you enjoy and the things that you feel like you need to do. So how do we find that balance? One of the biggest ways that I have found to break out of the hustle culture, to break out of this culture of having to be connected all the time, is making time to put my phone away. I was going to reach for it there, that's why I did that weird jerky thing. Anyway, take some time to put your phone away. Put it in a drawer. Turn off all notifications. If you have a smartwatch, take it off. You see, the biggest thing that I've noticed is when I put my work email on my phone, I was obsessed with checking my work email. When I put YouTube Creator Studio on my phone, I was obsessed with looking at the stats. When I put any productivity thing on my phone, I become obsessed and want to click into it. It becomes second nature. You just pick it up and play with it. And that is not good, folks. That is really not good. The best thing that you can do for your mental health, for slowing down, for escaping the hustle culture, is to put the phone away. This is hard. I understand that. There's so many things that's calling for our entertainment. It's calling for our attention. It's telling us we need to have the phone. So start small. Start small. Put the phone away for half an hour a day. Read a book. Go outside and garden. Go play with your kids. Do not turn on the TV. Do not turn on your computer. Putting your phone away and replacing it with another electronic device is not going to get things done. It's not going to help you. It will probably make you feel more guilty. At least it does me. So put your phone away and step away from the electronics for just half an hour a day. Do something different. I can't tell you how much that one exercise has done for my mental health. And it's not that the electronics are bad. It's that you don't actually relax when you're doing them. I get more joy out of going outside and pulling weeds than I have ever gotten flipping through the shorts feed here on YouTube. We need more time away from the things that were made to make our life easier. There's nothing more that I could say on that. It's one of those hard truths. Anyway, if any of that resonated, leave a like, comment down below what you do to try to escape the hustle culture. And don't forget to subscribe. If you like this video, check out this video next. In this one, I talk about all the reasons why hobbies and leisure activities are an amazing thing to add to your life. I hope to see you there.